Cookie Gonzalez did start in the net for Kent State. However, he was replaced at the 3:09 mark by Davey Bowen. Zane Reed controls and he dumps it back to the Eastern Michigan blue line, and with it is Jay Brzezinski. Brzezinski dumps it back for John Sitterlet, and he's going to take it back behind his own net. Sitterlet dumps it near boards and comes free to center ice where Peter Turtzai has it for the Golden Flashes. Turtzai dumps it in, Eastern Michigan zone, behind the net, controlling it is Mastrovic, gives it to Brzezinski. Brzezinski being forechecked off the puck, now with it is Hauser. Hauser puts the puck in front, but it's cleared wide of the net. Hauser now controls, puts it in the slot, controlling it is Vigiano. Vigiano, far point, being tripped, tries a centering pass, but it's intercepted by Mike Frosinos. Frosinos, the center ice for Eastern. They'll just wrist it in on Davey Bowen, who puts it back behind the net. With it is Zane Reed. Reed with it. He's going to bring it out to center ice. Zane Reed, co-captain of the Golden Flashes. Reed, drop pass for Vigiano. He lets one loose, and it's partially blocked. Good play by Jay Brzezinski. Now Eastern comes back. Puck bounces out to center ice. Keith Aboud will control it. Kent State zone. Aboud off the far boards. Controlled by Sitterlet, and he dumps it back in. Delayed offsides, now waved off as Zane Reed brings it out of the Kent State end. With it at center ice is Straffen. John Straffen wrists one, and it goes high over the goal and into the crowd. John Straffen. Mark Hill, you see, down on the ice. There he is, John Straffen of the Kent State Golden Flashes. Good, solid hockey player. Has a goal here this afternoon. Scored it at the 3:29 mark. Scott Baker will take the draw. It's controlled by Kent. Over the puck now comes free to center ice, and with it is Glenn Kaywood. Kaywood back in his own zone. Outlet pass to Scott Baker. Baker skates around one Eastern man. Now Baker in the slot. Baker heavily checked there in the slot. Broke his stick in half, and the puck now comes free to center ice. And we'll have a penalty coming up against Eastern Michigan. Tripping is the call against the Hurons. Scoring off will be Mark Hill. Time of the penalty will be at the 14:20 mark. Hill for tripping. So Kent State will go on the power play for the third time in this, the first period of play. 4-3 is the score. Eastern on top. And we're only in the first period. Face-off will occur in the Eastern zone to the right-hand side of Jeff Mastrovic. With it is Scotty Baker. It'll be Baker, Straffen, and Cox out there for Kent State. Aboud and Hauser at the points. J.F. Carter will take the draw. Carter battles for the puck, loosens it, and comes free to the far point. With it is Hauser, near point. Keith Aboud, lets one go, it goes wide. With it behind the net is Mike Cox. Cox tried to slip it home in front. Now to Baker. Baker's slap shot goes wide. Aboud's going to pinch in at the point. Aboud dumps it behind the net. Cox deflects it in front. Baker with a drive. It's blocked there by Mastrovic, and Eastern picks it up and sends it the length of the ice. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go on the power play. Picking it up behind the net is Hauser. Hauser gives it to Aboud. Now back to Hauser. Hauser's going to bring it up ice and in the Eastern zone. Hauser splits the defense. Now he's going to take it back to the far point. Doug Hauser, co-captain. Drop pass over to John Straffen. Straffen, far corner. Straffen looking somewhere to go. Checked off the puck. He tries to wrist it free. Coxey gives it now near point to Aboud. That's one fly. It's deflected in front. Puck loose in the crease, but it's cleared. Hauser's going to keep it in for Kent State, though. He tries to wrist it in back behind the net. Does so successfully. Puck loose on the near boards, and it's going to come almost out to center ice. Keith Aboud keeps it in nicely for the Golden Flashes. Jay Brzezinski has lost his stick, and he's battling Cox for it. Brzezinski wants the face-off, but he won't get it. Scott Baker has it behind the Eastern net. Baker's going to skate it, now in front. Puck loose in the slot, trying to trickle it home is Cox, but Eastern picks up the puck, and wristing out to center ice is A.J. Baker. 38 seconds to go on the power play for Kent State. Far boards is Doug Hauser. Co-captain. Hauser skates around one defenseman, brings it in 1-on-4. That doesn't matter as Hauser is like magic when he has the puck. Hauser being checked off the puck, and now Eastern picks it up and sends it the length of the ice. 20 seconds to go in the Kent State power play. Shawn Egan now out for Kent State will pick up the loose puck, and here he comes up ice. Shawn Egan, the freshman from St. Louis, brings it in. It's checked by Campbell off the puck, and now Sitterlet battles Egan back behind the net. Whistle blows, we'll have a face-off coming up to the left-hand side of Mastervich. 5 seconds remains in the power play and the penalty to Mark Hill of Eastern Michigan. 4-3 is the score. Kent State trails the Eastern Michigan Hurons. Face-off will occur to the left-hand side of goaltender Jeff Mastervich of Eastern Michigan University, the pride of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Gary Tucci is out there for Kent State. Tucci will take the draw against Marty Amon. Tucci and Amon battling for the puck. Now the puck is dropped. It's loose in the face-off circle. Eastern controls, and they send it the length of the ice. This should kill the penalty to Mark Hill, and it does so. So Eastern kills off the power play advantage for Kent State. Now with the puck is Andy Fielding. Fielding sends it off near boards to Glenn Kaywood. Kaywood, fancy maneuver, but he can't get by Jeff Karish. Comes Karish in on goal. He shoots, blocked, bad save by Bowen. Puck loose in the slot. Gary Tucci can't control. Karish takes another shot, blocking, pad save, and he covers up on it. Davey Bowen. 2 fine scoring opportunities for Eastern Michigan right there, but Bowen was ample to the task on both occasions. Shots on goal now read Kent State 14, Eastern Michigan 9. The score, however, is Eastern Michigan 4 and Kent State 3. There's 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go, and this the first period of play. Face-off will occur to the left-hand side of Davey Bowen. Gary Tucci out there. He'll take the draw against Marty Amon of Eastern Michigan. Tucci and Amon in the face-off circle, left-hand side of Bowen. Tucci displeased with one of his players. He's trying to line something up. Now there's a big battle, pushing and shoving between Stevenson and Kaywood, and they'll drop the puck. Puck loose in the face-off circle once again. Finally, Fielding controls for Kent State, and he wrists it ahead of Shawn Egan, and Egan puts it off the boards, trying to hit McGeehan, breaking off wing. And now Shawn Egan has it. Egan's going to bring it off wing. Egan into the Eastern Michigan zone, tried to stop. Couldn't do so, and Eastern controls, but Glenn Kaywood pinching it at the point keeps it in. Now battling for the puck on the near boards. However, Eastern Michigan will control behind their own net. With it is Sitterlet. He's checked off the puck. Now the puck's free behind Eastern net. Sitterlet battling. McGeehan controls for Kent State. It's loose, and they're trying to hold it there against the meshing for a face-off, and they'll do so. Now Kaywood and Stevenson have some words, pushing and shoving, and they're both going to be waved off the ice. Mark Stevenson and Glenn Kaywood will go off the ice. Coincidental minors probably for roughing. Time of the penalties will be at 17-16. Glenn Kaywood for Kent State and Mark Stevenson for Eastern Michigan. Coincidental minor penalties. We'll be skating 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this first period. 4-3 Eastern on top. Face-off will occur. Let's see where they're going to mark the face-off now. Coincidental high sticking penalties. Face-off will be in Eastern zone, however. We'll be skating 4-on-4. Tom Vigiano, Peter Turtsai, Keith Aboud, and Doug Hauser on the ice for Kent State. Face-off loose in a circle. Vigiano falls down. He's looking for the puck, and it's finally controlled by Eastern Michigan. Out with it is Baker. A.J. Baker loses the puck at center ice, and Mike Nalips picks it up. He'll skate around Hauser. Look out. Nalips with the puck. Walks in. Pad save. Davey Bowen. The puck goes free to the far boards. With it is Peter Turtsai. Turtsai for the Flashes over to Keith Aboud. Aboud now back to center ice. Vigiano. The Turtsai just wrists it in. It's controlled by Eastern, and they dump it back out. Hauser loses the puck on the far boards. With it is Nalips. Nalips' drive is deflected wide. Puck now loose on the near boards. Controlling it is Eastern Michigan beyond the net, but now walking away with it is Keith Aboud. Aboud for the Golden Flashes. Brings it up to center ice, cross center red, into the Eastern Michigan zone. Drop pass for Vigiano. Vigiano behind the Eastern net. 1-on-4. Puck loose in the slot. Aboud tries to give it to Baker. Baker slips and falls. Now Eastern will control. With it is A.J. Baker. A.J. Baker brings it across center ice, and now the puck is deflected. We'll have icing coming up against the Flashes, but it's waved off as Mastervich picks up the puck, and he holds it a little bit too long, and we'll have a face-off coming up to his right. 1 minute 36 seconds to go in the period, 52 seconds in the coincidental minor penalties. 4-3 is the score. Eastern on top. Face-off will be Lemastervich's right-hand side. Baker will take the draw. Baker and Carter. Puck loose. It's controlled by Campbell for Eastern Michigan, and he dumps it back behind his own net. Campbell now has it far boards. This pass is deflected by Scott Baker, who keeps it in the zone. With it is John Straffen. Straffen just wrists it ahead, and now Eastern Michigan controls it center ice. With it is Jeff Campbell. Campbell sets up Carter. Carter drop pass. Slap shot goes wide of the net by Sitterlet. Comes free, far point. Slap shot by Brzezinski goes wide. And now the puck will come free near boards John Straffen. 20 seconds to go in the coincidental minor penalty. Straffen walks in. Puck is deflected wide of the net. Baker now gives it to Straffen. Straffen back to the point. Abood with a drive. Deflected and almost went in. With it is Straffen. Straffen's going to walk in. Straffen, open net, shoots it wide. Puck is through the crease. Mastrovich didn't see it. Went right through his skates, and Eastern controls. Now coming back the other way. With it is Campbell for Eastern Michigan. He's checked off the puck, and it comes free to center ice. Both teams are at full strength. 34 seconds to go in the period. Long slap shot by Straffen goes wide, and Eastern controls in their own net. Puck comes free to center ice. Glenn Kaywood loses it to J.F. Carter. Sloppy play right now. Puck finally comes back in the Eastern zone, and picking it up is John Sitter. Long shot on goal. Bowen sticks it aside. With it is Glenn Kaywood. Kaywood far boards. Bounce pass now to Gary Tucci. Tucci just dumps it out to center ice. A.J. Baker picks it up for Eastern Michigan. Baker outlet pass to to Stevenson on sides, but Kaywood comes back and sticks it to the near side. And that will end the first period of play. So with the score, Eastern Michigan 4 and Kent State 3. We'll be back to wrap up the first period of play right after this timeout. Welcome back to the Kent State Ice Arena, where after one period of play, the Kent State Golden Flashes trail Eastern Michigan 4-3. Eastern Michigan has had 2 leads already, and Kent State has battled back, and now they have a third going into the second period of play. Mike Frasino scored the first Eastern Michigan goal at 1:05, followed by Jeff Campbell at 3:09. Right away, Eastern Michigan led 2-0, and starting goaltender Cookie Gonzalez was replaced by Davey Bowen at that point in time. Then Kent State came right back. At 3:29, John Straffen scored for the Flashes, and then at 4:13, Shawn Egan scored for the Flashes, tying up this game at 2. Then at 4:49, John Sitterlet came back and scored for Eastern Michigan. Then they led 3-2. Scott Baker came back at 7:36, scored for Kent State. It was tied up at 3-3. Finally, Paul Pucci of Eastern Michigan put the puck past Davey Bowen at the 8:39 mark of the first period. And what had occurred in exactly 8 minutes and 39 seconds was a grand total of 7 goals. And since that time, the scoring has been scoreless. Right now, Eastern Michigan leads the Kent State Golden Flashes 4-3. Shots on goal in the first period was Kent State 14, Eastern Michigan 9. We'll be right back after this timeout with an interview with Coach Tom Newton of the Kent State Golden Flashes.